Hello everyone, Reed here with Monster Hunter Portable Third. Um, this is sort of a trial episode of a series I kind of want to start. As you can see, the language is Japanese, as it was only released in Japan. It's part of the larger Monster Hunter series and is the third generation. It was originally for the PSP. I'm currently playing this on my computer, and it is the HD version, which was later released on the PS3, if I recall correctly, and apparently it came bundled with sort of like a downloadable PSP version, so like you would have the PS3 version that you could take it with you. I believe, I'm not entirely sure, I just had the original release. So if you're unfamiliar with what Monster Hunter is, essentially it's a game about killing monsters, taking their parts, and then making armors and weapons out of those parts. It's incredibly addicting, and it's very big in Japan. Monster Hunter 4 was recently released, and it looks amazing. Just had to gush a little bit there. Unfortunately, it is also Japan only, so I don't know if we'll ever get it or anything. This current quest is to kill something called an Ajoros. It is essentially a giant bear monster, and you'll see sort of how the combat works, but each weapon... Oh, hold on here. Alright, so this is the sort of boss monster that I'm fighting. Anyways, as I was saying, each weapon sort of has its own unique playstyle. What I'm using right now is the switch axe. It's currently in sword mode, but I believe later on I'll switch it to axe mode. That's what makes it unique, is the sort of ability to swap between an axe and sword mode. Besides that, it has a file, and there are tons of different types of files. The one this one has is currently called Power File, and it essentially just increases my damage while in sword mode. But as you can see, it swapped to like reload. That means that I'm not getting the file's benefit anymore, which can be a pain. But yeah, so this is essentially the core mechanic of the game, is just fighting these sort of large boss monsters. This is obviously a very easy one, and I can kill these things pretty much any day of the week, as they are very easy to me. I have played this game before, so, you know, nothing too shocking should be, or that's last statement shouldn't be too shocking. But yeah, this is sort of a test trial, or a trial run of probably just this game, honestly. I don't know quite how I would structure it or anything, but most likely I'd cut out most of the farming, because that's incredibly unfun to watch. I might do another episode where I'm actually recording audio while playing. I'm currently doing this in post. And as you can see now, the monster's limping, so it's close to being dead. And I'm going to capture it to get, well, just as an easier way to finish the fight. And I don't know, I've just always liked capturing monsters. But yeah, it's a trial run. Nothing too exciting in this video, at least. Mostly just me whooping on this thing, and then, I don't know, maybe running around a little bit. Yeah, nothing too exciting. But on a whole, not a lot to say beyond. I like this series a lot. I very much hope that Monster Hunter 4 gets a release stateside. And in all honesty, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Probably, maybe not with the original release, but hopefully with a subsequent sort of G or like extended cut version of the game, which seems to be part of the course for how they release these games in the West. But yeah, it's exciting. Unfortunately, I can't. You can also play this with up to 4 people, including yourself. And in my opinion, it's probably the most fun I've had in a co-op game. I don't know. I don't want to say ever, but it's damn close. It's very, very fun. But yeah, so that was that quest. I honestly expected it to take at least like a couple more minutes. I should have checked to see how fast I killed it. But after this, the thing I'm using to run this game doesn't display the final picture. And so there's my rewards. There's a ton of just pelts and scales and fangs and stuff like that. But usually in that reward screen, there is a picture of you, like sometimes getting the last hit on a monster or very close to the last hit. And it can look really cool. This is the main village, sort of the like hub world, where this guy I'm talking to, he runs upgrades for my farm, excuse me. And he unlocks upgrades for my farm essentially. So yeah, this is a great sword. There's, I don't know off the top of my head how many weapons there are, but there's a ton. There's great sword, hammer, switch axe, sword and shield, dual blades, hunting horn. I think that's all the melee weapons. Oh, lance and gun lance. And then there's ranged weapons, which consist of bow, bow guns, and 2 types of bow guns, heavy and light. I mostly use switch axe and greatsword, but if I were to continue to do videos of this, I would try and maybe show off all the different types of weapons, maybe make a separate video for that. But yeah, this is coming to the end of the video. If you like this video at all and want to see more of it or something, I don't know, leave me a comment, leave me some feedback, because, honestly, I may not have time to do this every day. Well, actually, definitely don't have time to do it every day, but I would very much like to do this series. So yeah, give me some feedback and tell me what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you will see more of it. I'll probably do a separate upload a little bit later with another quest. Alright, hope you enjoyed it.